What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn feels that the highly anticipated heavyweight rematch between undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury and undefeated Olympic bronze medalist, WBC American heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder not having a press tour to promote the upcoming highly anticipated rematch February 22nd in MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. He feels like that's a disadvantage for Tyson Fury. He feels like Tyson Fury's biggest advantage is to get on the press tour and try and get in Deontay Wilder's head, thus seeing Deontay Wilder fight anxious and overzealous and start to be inaccurate and miss his punches as he was early on in the first fight, right? So he feels like Eddie Hearn is stating that Deontay Wilder is purposely doing this to avoid getting into a back and forth with Tyson Fury. He says that if he was Tyson Fury, he would absolutely push for the fight. He says that luckily for Tyson Fury, Bob Arum is louder than he is. Bob Arum is top-ranked CEO and promoter of Tyson Fury here in the States. Over in the UK, Frank Warren is the promoter of Tyson Fury over in the UK. There's a bidding war going on between BT Sports and Sky Sports as to who is going to air the fight on pay-per-view in the UK also, right? We know Frank Warren has a connection with BT Sports. So Eddie Hearn is saying that would be an absolute travesty should BT Sports not be able to land this fight and Sky Sports be able to get it, after having and showcasing Tyson Fury for all this time. With that said, getting back to not having a press tour for this fight, I guess they feel like they don't truly need a press tour. As the fighters and the fight itself is going to sell itself after all the dramatics in the first fight. Both fighters are scheduled to appear in the NCAA football tournament on bowl games to promote the fight. Tyson Fury was recently on college football game day this past Saturday to promote the fight, and Deontay Wilder is scheduled to be at Alabama versus Duke college football game, which is a big college football game. Duke is a North Carolina team. Alabama is obviously Alabama, and Deontay Wilder is from Alabama. The College of Duke is a huge college. If you don't know, if you're not from the States and you don't understand, college football is huge. It's a major sport. It's considered a minor league sport, but it's a major sport, right? So we have four major sports. We have the NFL, National Football League. We have the NHL, National Hockey League. We have the MLB, Major League Baseball. And we have the NBA, National Basketball Association. With that said, we also have two major colleges. We have college basketball, NCAA basketball, and NCAA football, which are absolutely huge here in the States. With that said, Duke is more known. They're more well known for their college basketball team than their college football team. But with that said, they will be having a bowl game with the football team against Alabama, in which we know Deontay Wilder is from Alabama. So, that's the perfect timing for him to promote the fight. He's going to get plenty of love and plenty of attention at Alabama's game. So, that's the perfect timing for him to do so. This is not the first time. He also did it at the college basketball game, right? So this is not out of the norm. But, a lot of people feel like they should be, a press tour. But with that said, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury are huge fighters in the sport of boxing. They're huge icons in the sport of boxing. And the first fight had a lot of dramatics, and it's going to sell itself. The fight already, the tickets are sold out already, right? So if you go to look for tickets, it's already selling out already. So, I don't know just how much promotion it needs to make the fight absolutely enormous, because I already feel like it's enormous, right? Most people feel like this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, right? It's selling itself, but I definitely feel like a press tour, at least two cities. You do LA and you do New York, right? And just those two cities alone, that's all you need, and just capture the world attention, the boxing world, the casuals, Tyson Fury went on a rant stating that Deontay Wilder was supposed to be present at the game day press conference, quote unquote. It's not truly a press conference, but it is a press conference, right? So he was supposed to be there, and Tyson Fury went on an absolute rant that Deontay Wilder was scared to face him. And this is plays right into what Eddie Hearn is stating, that that's the advantage that Tyson Fury needs, to get in Deontay Wilder's head. So he said that he feels like Deontay Wilder has the advantage not having a press tour. That's all subject to opinion. I don't know how much the press tour and how much how much more Tyson Fury could do, how much more talking he could do, to get Deontay Wilder's attention. Every other day, every other 2 days, he's putting something up on social media that's getting hundreds of thousands of views. And I'm sure that Deontay Wilder sees it and is brought to his attention. So, he's not directly in his presence, but I'm pretty sure, he gets the message, right? So with that said, I don't know how much more talking and advantages Tyson Fury can have verbally to get in Deontay Wilder's head. I'm pretty sure at this point in time, as I already stated, that Deontay Wilder has truly learned his lesson from the first fight. He won't be overzealous. He won't be eager to knock Tyson Fury out. He definitely will be looking for it, but he's going to let it come to him. He's not going to force it. That's going to be the difference. And if you feel like not having a press tour works in his favor, then, we have to wait and see, right? I definitely think it would have definitely been exciting, but how much more can we see? I don't think Deontay Wilder at this point in time would react to Tyson Fury the same way he reacted the first time, right? So all of the antics and all of the name calling and all of the jokes and all of those things that Tyson Fury do, I don't think it would be as successful as it was the first time. I mean, it's going to be more of a case of been there, done that. So I don't see it being too necessary, but I definitely would have liked to see a press tour. But with that said, it's going to sell itself. The tickets are already doing good. The fight itself is already doing good. So I just can't wait to see this fight, and it's highly anticipated. So I can't wait to come to fruition. February 22nd can't get here quick enough. Like I stated, Tyson Fury made tons of changes. To me, that just symbolizes lack of confidence. But maybe it's just that Tyson Fury's just not comfortable. As he stated, he felt like the situation got truly stale with him and his trainer, Ben Davison, and he needed to make a change, right? And so he went back to his roots. Most time when people go back to their roots is because they felt like they had shortcomings. They're not truly confident in, their abilities to perform. And so they need to identify with something that's past tense that they could measure that with their success, right? Their success, right? So they could look back and say, this is when we have success. So, he wants to, link it together, so to speak. I think that Deontay Wilder is going to be far more comfortable in his spot, in his position. He's been in big fights. That was, I believe, the biggest fight of his career and the biggest moment of his career. Now he's experienced it. Now he went on after that fight. He only got bigger. So he was in a big situation, a big spot with Dominic Brazil, as a lot was expected of him to dominate Dominic Brazil, and he did in the first round. And then he had the highly anticipated rematch with Luis Ortiz, and it was an absolute sellout. It was absolute pandemonium there in the stadium. His ring walk itself, every single person, the building was sold out, and every single person in the building was on their feet with their cameras out watching him make his ring walk. So he's already experienced a big moment now. So the moment itself is not going to be too big for him. It's not going to get to him. He's going to be calm, cool, and collective. He will be under control. He'll be more accurate. He'll be more sharp. And I think that he understands what Tyson Fury brings to the table. He's been there. He's done that. He's seen him for 12 rounds now. He's already, collected enough data to understand the movement and understand the timing and his distance. He didn't truly judge his distance early on in the fight. And I believe in this fight, he understands how to get his distance, how to close the distance with Tyson Fury, how to be patient, how to hide the right hand and land it. And I think he will do it in the second go-round. But that's what's part of the excitement, is that we got to see him do it. So I absolutely cannot wait, man. I absolutely cannot wait for this fight to take place. And Obviously, Eddie Hearn is going to have, shade to throw their way, because his fight is unified British heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua. And so he wants every advantage possible. So he don't want this fight to do, big numbers, because he wants to be the clear A side. And if this fight does enormous numbers and sells well and things of that nature, the winner of this fight is clearly going to be on the same level as Anthony Joshua, if not on the bigger stage than Anthony Joshua. So then he will have to succumb to their demands, and he doesn't want to do that. So of course Eddie Hearn is going to say, this is in favor of Deontay Wilder not having a press tour to get in, to allow Tyson Fury to get into Deontay Wilder's head and play the verbal game and things of that nature. I can't wait to see this fight actually play out, and hopefully Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn's fighter, sticks to his word and stands on his square and truly wants to fight the winner and the loser of this fight. As Anthony Joshua's put it, he wants to fight both guys. So hopefully he stands on the square and sticks to his word and fights the winner of this fight for undisputed. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.